This is Karthik Selvaraj, and in this new video tutorial series, we will be seeing about IBM WebSphere Data Power. So, as per my previous tutorial, I couldn't show you practical examples due to some restrictions. So, this tutorial would be more of a theoretical thing, and it will concentrate on interview questions that will be encountered during data power interviews. Okay. So, the first component that we'll see is friend-side handlers. So friend-side handler will be referred as FSH from now on. So when we are asked to define what is a friend-side handler, the best definition would be friend-side handlers are components that can poll or listen for request. I will tell you in detail in the next slides how it works. So a multi-protocol gateway can be associated with multiple friend-side handlers. So to know the real meaning of this, I'll move on to the next slide. So the three boxes over here in the left are the front side handlers, and one in the middle is called the multi-protocol gateway, which will be represented as MPGW hereafter. So, so the MPGW is equivalent to the flow actually. So in turn, the MPGW will have some processing policies which will have the rules on what should be done with the input message that comes through that flow. So basically, friend-side handlers are just a component which can get the resource, that is the input message or it can be a file. So it is just a input handler. In short, it's just an input handlers. So if your client is capable of only doing an HTTP, you can have an HTTP friend-side handler and you can host a resource. So the client will be able to hit HTTP request onto your front side handlers, and you can get the message and you can process the message through the front side, through the multi-protocol gateway, and it can do the computations it needs, and it can send the result to the backend systems. Suppose same stays true if your third party is able to do only FTP, you can have an FTP front side handler. So a single multi-protocol gateway can have n number of front side handlers, but a front side handler should definitely be associated with an multi-protocol gateway. Otherwise, in the data power appliance, you will be seeing an error that the front side handler is not mapped to any multi-protocol gateway. Okay. So in front side handlers, we have two types of front side handlers. One is the polar front side handlers, and another one are the normal resonance or the server type handlers. So by the name itself, it implies that it is actually polling for resource. So the poll can be either for in a particular time frame. So it can be every minute, every 1 hour, or every 4 hours. But data power doesn't give you the capability to poll at a particular time. Say suppose data power can poll it every 1 hour, but you can't specify data power to say that please poll at 1 p.m. exactly. That cannot be done with data power. Okay. So the types of polar front side handlers which are available are AS1, which stands for applicability statement 1, and FTP, NFS, POP, and SFTP. So moving on to the next slide, you will see the other front side handlers. So the previous one, how different is this from the server one is, the server ones will be always listening to the for request. So that's how the server means. So we have AS2, which stands for applicability statement 2. So this particular front side handler is based on two protocol. It's based on HTTP and MIME. Next we have AS3, which stands for applicability statement 3, which is based on FTP and MIME protocols. Next we have the FTP, which I think everyone is aware of it, and we have HTTP, HTTPS, IMS callout. So IMS stands for IBM Information Management System. Next we have MEIG AS2. So MEIG stands for Multi Enterprise Integration Gateway Server. So now as per the current trend, MEIG is to be replaced by IBM Sterling. So that will be a new feature and it will not be a separate software as such. And we have MQ, we have MQFT front-side handlers, SFTP server front-side handlers, WebSphere JMS, JMS stands for Java Messaging Service, and we have EBMS2, which stands for Electronic Business Messaging Server. So these are the different types of inputs that can be passed on to a data power appliance. I mean the input protocols through which you can connect to a data power appliance to trigger a transfer. So that's all for this video. We will see about further topics in my next video. Thank you.